Yep, completely. Well, we'll just get our guy Raj in here. Oh. Let's see. Go ahead and tweet this out while we're waiting. All right, Raj. Starting to kill me now. Let's go. There's Raj. What's up, buddy? Oh, you're breaking up a little bit. You're on your way to your appointment? Oh no. So it's God, I feel bad even telling you this, but it's breaking up so bad. I don't know. I can't hardly make out anything you're saying. Like your video's fine, but the audio for some reason is like really choppy. I don't know why. I don't even know its solution. Maybe I don't even know if it's possible because you're driving, which is sounds dangerous, Raj. I don't know if it's easy to hop out and try to come out. Or maybe just turn the video off. That might also work. Oh my gosh. I let the guys talk me into playing shooters till late last night. I was like, this was a bad idea. Too old for that.
What made this one?
Oh, get back. Oh, that's way better. Maybe kill your video. That way it doesn't eat up your stuff, but that's 1,000% better. Oh, that was it then. It was your Bluetooth giving you issues. All right, well, we're gonna put you first so that number one, we keep you safe and alive. And number two, we know that you got a thing coming up. It's just good to see your face, man. I miss talking to you. I know you've been busy all summer, so. I don't doubt that at all, but that sounds like the most Roger thing ever is to push the limits. All right, well, let's get Roger's face up here. All righty. All right, we're gonna be good to go. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, friends. Go ahead and mute yourselves. The stream is already up. I'll do a quick intro, and then as I bring you in, you can unmute yourself. After we're done, there's zero reason for you to hang out if you don't want to. Go ahead and bounce and enjoy your weekend. And I will send a love letter to you after, just thanking you for your time. Yeah, and this is gonna be awesome. So I've already just enjoyed the few minutes that we've had together. It's like Judge is the perfect example of like, this is why I do these things, because just like getting to see somebody's face and talk to them, it like just gives you a completely different like new level of like, man, I like that dude. Like I already liked him, like I really like that dude. And I've already gotten to meet Lost and Raj, and they're just two of my guys. So thank you all for doing this, and we're gonna go hop in over there. Lost, I don't know if you noticed, but you're unmuted. All right, here we go. Oh, did we lose? Judge, are you here? Uh-oh. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. And you're in here twice for some reason. That's why I thought he was still in here, but Lost is in here. Oh, this thing's already starting to freak out a little bit. All right, here we. Oh.
You're tuned in to a Grown Folks production with the commish, Nate.
All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Press Pass Live / OMFL Media Days. We are so excited that you have decided to join us this morning. We are fighting through some technical difficulties, but we got it. I think we got it. I don't know. We're going to find out here in just a second if we got it or not. It's okay. We're not professionals. We don't get paid to do this. I am so super excited to be able to bring day 5. I think it's day 5. It might be day 6. I don't know. They're all blending together of OMFL Media Days. We've got 3 really great coaches on the block. And let me go ahead and introduce my first one, who's already right here on the screen. It's my guy, Raj. It's our guy, Raj, of the Houston Texans, one of our core leaders here, the commissioner of the NBC, which there are rumors might be coming back this Madden. So, Coach Raj, good morning. How you doing this morning? Give us some opening statements about your Houston Texans.
Good morning. Well, as everybody can see, we are the lowest rated team on the block, but we got some starting blocks. Davis Mills got some improvements. I'm really excited to see what Stingley can do. The middle linebacker from Alabama, Smith, he's going to play. He's going to fill right in. I think he's going to start from day one. The biggest concern, probably pass rush. I don't think I have any. We got a long way to go, but I got a pocket full of draft picks to do it with.
Yeah, I also think you're going to be just fine with pass rush. I think any 65 overall guy off the heap is going to be able to get pass rush this bad. Well, let's talk about what you're most excited about. You mentioned one of my favorite guys on the planet, Stingley, but what else excites you the most about your team as we roll into Madden 23?
My series of pass catchers. I'm basically recreating the Smurfs of the 80s over here because I got 3 guys under 5'11" with Michi and Winslow, my import, and Cooks. I got speed to burn, little guys that can move, catch the ball. They're nimble. The route running is going to be really sharp. Whoever's covering better bring their A game.
Let's talk about Winslow really quick. He's going to be your import, clearly already putting up Hall of Fame potential numbers. What makes that guy so special?
He doesn't slow down. He's got no fear. I mean, the guy's out there jumping for balls against corners that are 4 inches taller than him, and he goes up and gets it. And he's got speed. The speed is just crazy. He blows by safeties and just leaves them looking like, where'd that come from? The guy's just amazing, and his route run skills are second to none. I would put that guy in the ball against anybody. That draft class with him and Belton and your guy that you had last that you put up for Hall of Fame, those 3 guys, they were just the tops. And we haven't had one with receivers like that in a while. To get 3 strong guys like that out of there, that was a great class.
Let's talk about some concerns. You mentioned pass rush a little bit, but what other concerns do you have about the Texans as you move into 23?
The right side of the offensive line looks like the bottom of an outhouse. It's really bad. So we're going to have, if pass rush is the strong, I didn't get to play the beta because for whatever reason, EA told me to go pound sand. If the pass rush is as good as you guys say it is, we are going to have some issues with the right side of that line. It's not going to hold up.
Yeah, let me go ahead and prepare you mentally. You are going to have issues because that pass rush is, if you remember, like I think it was 18 or 19, that crazy. It's not quite that bad, but it's pretty bad. Let's talk about a player. The Texans, we were talking about your team before you joined us in here, and you like rebuilds for some reason. The Texans are definitely a rebuild. Who's a player that you're really excited to get your hands on that maybe the OMFL doesn't know about, that you're like, hey, before Madden 23 is over, you're going to know about this dude?
I would have to say the linebacker Smith, the guy that he's right now, they've got him on the outside, but he's going back to the middle where he belongs. The kid the rookie from out of Alabama, I really feel like he's going to start from day one and just build, and he's going to be a force.
Let's talk about some predictions. What do you think we're going to see from the Houston Texans for season 102?
Season 102. Let's be realistic. We're probably going to come out of the box at 6-11. But we're going to grow. We're going to build our quarterback a little bit. And it's kind of a one-season trial for Davis Mills. If that doesn't work, if he can't get the ball down the field, then he's out of there. I've got my draft picks and I've got Cleveland's. We'll get up to the top of that draft and get a quarterback. And once we have that, then we can contend.
You didn't get to play the beta, but you've heard a lot of stuff. You've seen content about it. What are you most excited about for Madden 23?
It's a double-edged sword because I'm scared to death of the pass rush, but that's my thing too. So I'm kind of glad that it's not a struggle anymore. In 20 and 21, I was just loving taking those edge guys and coming off the corner and being able to knock this far out of some quarterbacks. But this past year, it wasn't quite as easy. So if that's straightened out a little bit, that's going to be my point. You're going to see me hanging out over there on one of those two edges.
Well, Coach Raj, I can't wait to see it. When you play me, please don't play edge rusher because I want to just stick a fork in every user edge rusher's eyeball every time I play them. I loathe the guys, and you know who you are here, who on 3rd and 23 then select the edge rusher for your one use and then come after me. I just want to stick a hot fork in your eyeballs.
Why?
I don't know. It just drives me insane. I guess it is. That's
strategy.
It's a strategy. I don't know if it's a good strategy, but it is a strategy.
If the pass rush is strong, that strategy works.
No, totally. Well, Raj,
if the pass rush is strong, that works, and I'm excited to use that. That makes me happy.
It's going to be, it's much improved, much different for Madden 23. So I think you're going to like what you get your hands on. And I'm sure you and I will do our late night grinding sessions to figure out sliders.
Oh,
so
plenty of those, I'm sure.
We'll get tons of practice in. Well, Raj, I love you. Thank you. None of you have any excuse to not do these if Raj can pull over on the side of the street and do these on the way to an appointment. So, Raj, thank you for doing this, man. I'm going to check in on you a little later this afternoon, but thanks for taking the time to come join us.
Have a good time, guys. Everybody have a great day. I got to go talk to a dude about a knife. I'll see you later.
There you have it, Coach Raj of your Houston Texans. What a guy. He is one of a kind, and we're lucky to have him here, and so I really appreciate him being here. This next guy that we're going to bring up, it's given me a bit of an issue here, and so hopefully he will turn his camera on so I will know which block is his, because I just see empty blocks, but maybe the camera thing went away. But we were spending some time getting ready here, and getting to talk to this next coach just was like, this is why we do this. This is the whole reason why we have OMFL Media Days is because you get to see faces, you get to put names to faces. Like we all have these, avatars or whatever. And because of that, we're just kind of nameless, faceless things that it's easy to get mad at a nameless, faceless thing. But when you start to get to know somebody, it kind of changes the game. Let me welcome in our guy, Coach Judge, now of the Indianapolis Colts, which is going to take me some time to get used to, but we're also going to see if we can work on that Indianapolis Colts thing. Coach Judge, thanks for joining us this morning, my friend. He's got the wife waiting on him, so we're going to make this quick. We got a puppy dog waiting on us. So let's talk about some opening statements about your Colts / maybe Jets, because we're going to work on the Jets situation for you.
Thanks.
Let's get some opening statements. What do you think? What do you think about your Indianapolis Colts?
Well, I think they're a pretty balanced team, so I'm excited about their offensive line. Obviously, is great, and my phone's ringing right as we start the interview, which is fantastic. The halfback squad is great. I think I'm going to go back to some old school ground and pound and run the rock. And you got Jonathan Taylor, you got Philip Lindsay, the new rookie. Looks pretty good. And you got Tyshawn Williams. So, I'm excited about the halfbacks. So pretty balanced. Linebackers, great. Defensive ends, they've got guys coming at you. Ngakwe, and you got the Buckner Forest in the middle. So it's a solid team, and the cornerback this cornerback depth is pretty good. So, Booby traded him, but
Booby, we're coming after you, bro. We got to get you to give up those Jets. Give up those
Tim,
Jets.
You know the deal. But,
bro, I'm still telling you.
Back. That's one thing for sure. I was glad to join. I know I joined toward the end of the cycle. But it's one of those leagues that's been out there. I'm a Madden veteran like everybody else. So like being able to get into a league where it's not just about the game is exciting for me. So I'm glad to be back. I'm going to try to make sure I make improvements and things like that. And so excited.
I'm excited that you're here as well. And I will say, Tim's interview where he went to put on that Lions hat was the most Lions thing ever. He fumbled that thing.
I wanted to type something in the chat when I watched, but I didn't watch it live. I watched the replay.
Oh my goodness.
But it was like, Jesus.
It was. Look, he even had to laugh at himself. Well, let's talk about your team a little bit more. What part of that team, if you stick with the Colts, excites you the most?
Halfback. Like I said, having Jonathan Taylor, he's a superstar running behind that offensive line. But then you've got Naheem Hines, who out of the backfield, you can get the ball to. Philip Lindsay, for some reason in Madden, aside from the fumbling, he's a guy you want to have on your roster. So pretty excited about that group.
Let's talk about some concerns. What concerns you the most about that roster? It's got to be quarterback.
You think so, but I've got a great import. If I do stick to that import, Cameron Morse. He's 27 years old. He's about an 80-something, high 80s. I'm sure he's going to be somewhere in the middle 80s. But he's got two veteran guys. He's got Nick Foles. He's got a Super Bowl ring, and Matt Ryan behind him to give him some veteran leadership. So, I'd say not so concerned with the import, but if he gets hurt, Matty Ice has to step up and gunsling it, I guess. But I'd say wide receiver. Besides Pittman, they're really not a tested group. I'm looking forward to the rookie Alec Pierce. He looks pretty good. And he should, if he comes in with good speed, I didn't really look to see what they rated him with. And if Parrish Campbell can stay healthy, he's another guy he burns, but he does get hurt a lot in Madden. So, and in real life. So we'll see some of the rookies. They drafted a few rookie wide receivers and picked up some UDAs, UFDAs. So we'll see, and tight ends, suspect. They're like Mo Alley Cox, but he's not exactly a burner. So, I'm going to have to learn how to run the ball better, because I will tell you that's one of my weak areas.
Well, I can tell you now, if you've never experienced this, you're going to get about 1.5 zillion calls for Hines. People are going to come out of the woodworks trying to get their hands on that guy. Let's talk about a player. What's a player maybe on the Colts? And I know it's a new roster to you and you haven't maybe got to spend a ton of time on it, but what's maybe one guy that the OMFL doesn't know about that you're like, I think they are going to know about this kid before it's over?
I'm going to go with the safety, Nick Cross. I think he's somebody that people are going to have to watch out coming out of Maryland. 6 foot, 212 pounds. I'm hoping he's got some speed and he can play the ball because one of the things that I'd like to do is use the middle linebacker here and there, but I will switch off to safety. So I'm hoping to see what I can do with him, pass coverage, blitzes, and all that other great stuff. So watch out. When you see Nick Cross on the field, he might be usered.
Let's talk about a prediction then. If you do have to stick it out with the Colts, it's a tough division, a fun division, but what do you think are some predictions for the Colts?
I'm going to say we're going to probably be 500 the first season, maybe a little bit below 500, with some improvement probably once we get the wide receiver core where we want, and then hopefully making a playoff run in maybe the season after. So that's the hope and the potential of the roster. The user has to step up, though. Coach has to step up and do his job. So we'll see. That's what I think we're going to see. So I'm excited. If it's the Jets, we're making the playoffs too, buddy.
Nice.
So we'll see a lot of young talent there. But
just don't invite your wife to the team meeting because I hear Zach Wilson has his eyes on some Cougars.
Yeah, he's a Cougar chaser, but he's gonna keep his hands off mine. So, it's great. That's a great story, I will tell you. So that's what I'm feeling about the Colts right now. But if I stay with them, fantastic. I'll still have a lot of fun and get to play users like Brady and Roger twice a season. And just, it's just fun to be in the OMFL, and I'm glad to be a part of it. And the guys that are a part of it are also amazing dudes. So looking forward to some fun come the fall.
All these New Yorkers, I feel like an OMFL meetup is going to have to happen in New York, man. We've got all these,
we should probably
New
start
Yorkers
like a
up there.
fantasy league or something and have a live draft somewhere.
Let's talk about one last thing, Madden 23. I don't think that you got to play it just because of your schedule and whatnot, but what excites you the most about Madden 23?
I had played maybe, I think I got like 2 hours in or something to play it. I think the changes to free agency are nice. Because I hated people being able to snipe you. You'd go to sleep, you'd wake up, and the guy, the advance would come, and you thought you had a good bid in, and somebody slipped in. So I'm looking forward to that kind of stuff not taking place. From what I hear, improved gameplay, improved mechanics. So we'll see. From what I played it, I don't know. I think because I didn't have enough time to get used to some of the changes, it felt smooth. It felt like a little bit different of an experience than 22. So let's just hope, some of those things that have historically, the past couple of years made us all frustrated with the franchise get fixed.
Yeah.
And that's it. So, as much as we all complain about the game and give it, it's scripted, this, that, the other, it's all about having fun with people online, playing football, throughout the year with guys that you like hanging out with and chatting with and sending funny memes to. So, I'm looking forward to just having some fun and getting a whole full OFML cycle in, so.
There was a conversation that Denbrew had with me randomly the other day that he and another owner here, I don't even remember who he told me, maybe it was Raj. They were trying to figure out who the oldest guy here was. And then you shared your age, and I'm like, I don't know. Judge might be pushing him, man. Judge might be right up there. Let me see. I was going to see if I could pull it up really fast and see if Denbrew told me how old he was. Let me see. Where's it at? Come on. I thought this was going to be fast. Where's it at? Denbrew. I can't find it. I thought it was going to be there, but it was just a funny conversation. So I think you might be pushing him. Judge, I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank the wife for me. Thank the puppy dog for me. Go enjoy a nice day in the dog park. And thanks for being here, my buddy.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, we'll see what happens in a couple of weeks. Hopefully I have a team change, but we'll see.
Booby, give up them Jets.
Booby, wake it up, kid. Let's go. All right, guys.
Thanks, buddy. All right, there we have it, Coach Judge of currently the Indianapolis Colts. But we'll see if we can't make that change for him. I know that he's excited about maybe another team. And now we're going to welcome in another one of just my favorite people. Last time that we did Media Days, it was like kind of similar to what Judge was. It was like this was just a nameless, faceless avatar on my screen most of the time, but just a good dude, quiet dude. And then I invited him to be a part of leadership, and he's just like totally all in. And I just got a lot of love for this guy. Let's welcome in Lostsniper in his Voodoo Donuts photo from God knows when of the New England Patriots. Coach Lost, welcome to the show. Give us some opening statements about your Patriots, man.
Good morning, Nate. I'm happy to be here. Great interview with Judge. Enjoyed that a lot. And Raj, of course. But for my Pats, I'm looking forward to new ownership in the East. I got my boys, Tim and Outlaw, have left, and I wish them the best. And they had great games with them. But had Bill for half a cycle last year, and now he's got one of the best teams with the Bills, and he's got to be an early Super Bowl favorite. It's almost not fair. But then, Massimo and, his passing game, and, it's just so frustrating with him, and, he's going to pass and just can't stop the guy. And then hopefully Judge, after that interview, I really hope he tips over the Jets, and he's just one of those guys you can't sleep on. So looking forward to that.
Tim fumbled the hat on his interview, and he fumbled the handoff of the Jets. Tim,
Damn it,
get with it, Tim. Come on, wake up. All right, let's talk about your Patriots. One of the most intriguing teams in the NFL for sure, and I think that makes them very intriguing in the OMFL. The quarterback situation's kind of done for you. It looks like you're going to be good there, but what are you most excited about for your Patriots?
Yeah, Hold
on 1 second. Something happened. What happened? I think you're back now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, now. Something weird happened there. I don't know what happened, but you're back now. What are you most excited about for your Patriots?
Just overall, I think it's a solid middle of the road team in terms of talent. But for me more, it's I thought about switching teams this year, but I have a much deeper understanding of, team management and player development and roster building and cap space. And I really want to use that understanding that I've learned over the last few years and couple it with drafting, which I've always done really well and spent time on, and really work on building that team. I'm looking for the first 2 years of making these guys even better.
I think I'm learning what keeps messing up on this stupid little program we use. It's me. I'm the stupid one. I was hopping over to check the live stream chat because I see we got some friends in there. And when I clicked back to make sure I was on you, I hit the mute button. But I unmuted you and we figured it out. Let's talk about what concerns you the most, man. What are the worries and the concerns moving into Madden 23?
It's got to be cap space. I mean, it's rough going into season 102. I mean, we're either 31 or 32 overall in the season, which is hard to understand with the talent. Not sure how that will translate as we get out of 102 and into season 103 in Madden, but it's definitely going to probably cause me some problems. But you got Judon and Hunter Henry and Al Gore and these guys. It's just a lot of cap space, so that's a concern. But we'll work through it.
Well, let's talk about it. You've started to rattle off a couple of names on that team. Who's a player on that team that maybe a lot of people don't know about, but you're like, hey, before this cycle's over, you're going to know this name?
It's got to be my import. I'm bringing in this guy, Bradley Pignali, second-year middle linebacker. Didn't work with him a lot in the last season, but he's fast. He's 91 speed. And I normally use her. I'm in a linebacker, but this year I'm going to move to safety. And having that speed in the middle of where I used to use her and, controlling the safety, I think he's going to put some nice stats up.
Yeah, I'm a safety guy. I can't. You guys who are good at middle line. I used to be good at middle linebacker, and then I don't know what happened. Something happened, and I'm no longer good at middle linebacker. So I'm a safety guy. Let's talk about some predictions. What do you think is a good prediction for season 102 in your Patriots?
It's going to take a season for two for me, I think, to clean up the cap and work on the development. I suspect that Massimo and Bill are gonna battle for that division for the first season or two, with all the talent they have. So, my goal is just to give them problems, and make it tough, and maybe steal a few games along the way, and then maybe late 103, season 104, make a playoff run.
I don't believe that at all. The Patriots are going to be right out of the box. They'll be just fine. And that is a fun division now. Like Massimo, you, and Beal, and who's the fourth team right now? Oh, I guess it's Booby right now. So that's a really, really fun division. And it's that's the nice thing about the mix-up that we had this offseason. A lot of teams moving around is that we're going to get some new rivalries. We're going to get some new matchups, and that's going to be really fun to watch. Let's talk about some of that cap management a little bit. Is there any kind of moves right out of the box that you're like, hey, I know I'm doing A, B, and C? Oh, did we lose you? Sometimes this program does some. Now you're back.
You know what it is? It's when my phone sleeps.
Somebody else told me that when your phone goes to sleep, it mutes and turns everything off.
Yep, that's what it is. So back to the players. I don't really have a game plan laid out first. I want to kind of get my hand on that roster and play with it a little bit, and we'll see. Nothing going in though.
All right, let's talk about one last thing. Madden 23, the things you're hearing. I don't think that you got to play, but I could be wrong with that with the beta.
No, we played actually.
Oh, that's right. You and I got to play. That's right. Yeah. What excites you the most about Madden 23?
Yeah, like I played it with you a little bit, a couple other guys. In fact, Duval and I played the toilet bowl in the beta just to make it fun. Yeah, and it was awesome, but he crushed me. I mean, he literally destroyed me. But I like the player movement. The running felt more natural to me, and it'll be interesting to see how some of those other features within running works. Coverage, they talk about improving coverage. I'm really interested to see how that works, but the passing features are what interests me the most. Not sure if we'll use them in the league. Might not be fair or too much of a gimmick, but let's see how it works.
We're gonna let people use them. I don't think it's that big of a gimmick. I think it sounds like a worse gimmick than it really is. But if there's some dude that can master that and start blowing us all away, then you know what? Good on you. I'll send you all the trophies because I played with it and it's not that big of a deal. It'll be fun though. I think the one that worries me the most is the one you sort of touched on about the running. That one back cut running situation. That one worries me just because my argument, and this is going to be a rabbit hole, I promise not to keep you, is that I can't control AI. And so if the play is called to go to the right side, the AI is going to kick in the animations. The defensive line is going to flow to the right. If you all of a sudden start randomly using a gimmick to all of a sudden stop one cut and go left, it just tricks all the AI, and I have no control over that. And so I'm more worried about that one cut situation, but we'll see how that works. Lost, you're my guy, bro. I appreciate you so much and appreciate what you bring to this community and being a part of this community. Thank you for taking time to come and join us here this morning. Enjoy your weekend, my guy, and I can't wait to see you on the field in Madden 23.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for doing this, Nate.
There we have it. Coach Lost of your New England Patriots. Just one of the really just good dudes. I think that's just what makes the OMFL different. I see my friends in Evolve here. It's what makes Evolve special. Like y'all just have good people over there, and the OMFL is just full of good dudes, and it's what makes it so just different and important. Dim Brew, we were talking about you. I don't know if you heard that part. I think our guy Judge might be pushing you on the oldest guy, but I forget exactly how old you are. And I was trying to find it in our DMs, but he's 52. So we got some older guys and all of these New York friends. We got a lot of New York friends, which is fairly close to Canada. Maybe there's like a New York meetup that we can get going. But guys, thanks for joining us here this morning. I know it's bright and early. I'm pushing 100. That's funny. It's bright and early, but we did it. And I need to go get coffee in me and do a workout and kind of get my day. I got some fun stuff. You see that little box back there? Some fun. I can't point at it. Okay, we're going to do this. That box and that little box specifically, it's got some fun stuff in me, and I cannot wait to get my hands on that stuff. So new HDMI, I don't know why I said HDMI. I meant HDR capture card from Elgato, made specifically for the PlayStation 5 and Xbox One. I cannot wait to get that baby plugged up and see what it's like. And the other thing is not that sexy. It's just a bookshelf stand. But I've been waiting for 2 of those because I want one on each side of this couch, and I finally twisted the wife's arm to let me go ahead and get a bookshelf and upgrade my capture card. So next thing is this stupid chair. That's probably never going to happen because chairs are expensive. But guys, thanks for joining me. I cannot wait. I just can't wait to be back. I think we're going to be back on Sunday night. We will not have a Saturday morning show, so no Saturday morning media days. My dad, who's in his 70s, is coming in this morning to spend some time with his great grandbaby, and I'm going to surprise him and take him out to Saints camp. I'm lucky. I just have some special relationships there, and we're going to get some special access. And I'm going to take my dad out to Saints camp and watch some Saints football. And so that means no media days tomorrow, but we will be back Sunday night for Press Pass Live media days. Let's see if I can tell you exactly who is going to be on that show. And then we'll be back on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday of next week, which will wrap up our media days. Oh, my internet did not like that I just did that. Who is on Sunday's show? Twinkie. It's supposed to be Twinkie. I got to make sure it's Twinkie. I don't know for sure. I gotta find out. I gotta find out from him if it's going to be Twinkie. But might have our guy Twinkie on Saturday's show. Guys, I love you. Thank you for being a part of this community. Thank you for all the donations that are coming in. I got to make a thank you video after next week. We're going to give another week for people to participate. Probably another 2 weeks for people to participate. We can always take donations, and you will jump in wherever you jump in. But I'm also not going to keep pushing it. Like, I'm not trying to be that dude. I've been blown away by the response. It's going to help us do some giveaways. We're going to do a Madden giveaway. We're going to do a couple t-shirt giveaways. Maybe if I get my hands on some more codes, I don't have to just buy the games. Maybe a couple of Madden giveaways. I was thinking about doing an AEW wrestling game giveaway. So like, we're just going to keep doing giveaways. We've got some money to play with. I don't want to go blow it all because I'll do that. I get so excited about giveaways and just like blessing people. I'll just start blowing all the money, and then we'll get to next January or February, and I'll be like, oh, yeah, I was supposed to have money for this thing I need and this thing I need because there are some pretty expensive items like the website and hosting, and there is a website that I pay for that helps me with all the media creation. So anyway, I can't wait to keep doing some more stuff with you guys. I love you. Enjoy your Friday. Happy Friday, baby. Enjoy it. Thanks for all the guys who came and did media days. Thank you guys for being a part of it. And we'll see you on the next one, okay? Bye.
Smash that like and subscribe.